1, live.
I just bring it out. I think that makes me look skinnier. I don't know why. I don't think it does, actually.
Who cares?
So we try. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We are a match.
We kind of match.
You do.
Look at that. It's Jake and Flo again.
Oh my gosh. Really? We're going there again?
So welcome, everybody, and a happy hump day. It's hump day, Amanda.
Happy hump day.
Woo-hoo, hump day. We are thrilled to be here with you. Today, Amanda is doing a fun project.
Oh, they're going to love it.
What is it?
The bowls. The
Oh, we're
KimberBell
doing
bowls.
more bowls.
Yeah, you could also wear it as like a hat, Patrick.
Our lives are bowls. I got to tell Amanda the story.
What
Oh,
story?
no, I can't.
Oh, well, you got it now.
Well, I asked, Kate was on the phone, or no, what was it? I was asking how your class was going. And so Kate was on the phone with somebody who was very upset. And so I asked her, I said, well, how's she doing? And she goes, well, she's crying. And I was talking about you, and she was talking about the person on the phone. And I'm going, she's crying? And why is she crying? I thought you were having a miserable class. But anyway, it was very fun.
Oh, my
Vacation
gosh.
wasn't on par.
It wasn't.
Oh, talking about two different people.
Yes, we
Yes.
were. Yeah. So, you had to be there, but it was very funny. So
Oh my gosh.
anyway, are we all ready to roll now?
Yes.
Okay, we got some fun announcements today.
And I wasn't crying
No,
during the class,
no,
everyone.
exactly, that's right.
The class looked like it went really well.
Oh, yeah, it was so much
So
fun.
talking of classes,
Yes.
which by the way, I hope you're going to join me, I have Surgery Club on Friday.
Oh, yeah. I am going to join you.
Okay.
All right, good. That'll be fun.
And we are going to be making the
This is such a cool project, too.
patriotic picnic placemats.
Yep.
Has a little pocket. Now,
This is the classiest patriotic thing I've ever seen. Though.
Really?
Yeah, I think this looks cool. I don't
Yeah.
buy it, so
do you want them?
I do, actually. Can you put my initials?
Or do you have a special hoop that you can hoop this when it's already on here?
Probably. That's a good point.
There's a hoop for that.
I've had several people want to take this class that don't have a cover stitch. So when you look at this placemat on this side, it's got some quilting that we use on the cover stitch. So if you want to join the class and you want to do it on a sewing machine, I will be giving the instructions to do it on a sewing machine as we go along.
Oh, how
That's
cool.
fun. You could use a twin needle.
You could use a twin needle, or you could just do two really close parallel rows of stitching.
Yep, that's fun.
So if you have a twin needle, like a 2.0 or a 2.5 twin needle, you can definitely do that. And if you are doing this on the serger and you're using the decorative thread, please, please, please make sure you have an EL size 90 needle in.
That was a triple please.
Well, it was because everyone's going to have shredded threads because it's a larger thread that we're putting through the
yeah.
needle, not the looper. So we need to make sure that we have the larger needle in there. We do have just a couple of kits left, and the kits are $14.50, and that is a set of 2 placemats.
So everybody sign up for that. We'll see you all on Friday. That'll be fun.
It's going to be a good time.
So, as most of you know, our dear Val just underwent a double mastectomy for her breast cancer. And a lot of you have been asking, what can we do? What can we do? Some of you have been sending in cards for her, which we are going to get mailed off to her. However, we came up with a little special thing for her, didn't
Correct.
we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So we have created a breast cancer fat quarter bundle. Now, these fat quarter bundles could be different because the Littleton store also has some breast cancer fabric. So the bundles could be different, but you will get 2 to 3 breast cancer prints and then 2 to 3 solids or tone-on-tone prints in each bundle. These are fat quarter bundles and they are $15. Now they are limited because we only had so much of the breast cancer fabric, but Patrick and I will be donating 100% of the proceeds from this bundle to Val. Okay.
Yeah, Val's going to be out of work for a long time, and we want to make sure she's going to be okay. And so we are going to just donate all the proceeds of this to Val. So hopefully you guys will like the bundle. It's a beautiful bundle.
It is a beautiful
Yes,
bundle.
Exactly. And so, and she is on the mend and
We
doing.
heard from her this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
And
She sounded
a lot better.
That's good. It's for sure. So
she's had a rough couple of weeks, but
keep her in your prayers. And
we're hoping
again,
that she's turned the corner and that she is on the up now.
she
So,
even said she might be watching today.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
We'll
true.
see.
We'll see. But anyway,
But anyway, so we do have a limited quantity. They are online. So, of course, the ones that go through online, those kits do get assigned before any of the comments, but it's $15.
it's a beautiful fabric collection. So yeah, I think you guys will enjoy it.
That quarter bundle, and we will be gifting Val the total amount of that bundle to help her out while she is out of work a little bit.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
You got a joke?
I've got a giveaway first.
Ooh.
This is super cute. It's a little star placemat. So this is going to Michelle with an A, Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle. So again, we will have this in the whole area, I think in the Littleton stores.
Oh, Val is watching.
She is.
Oh.
She says, I am, and you guys are amazing. I miss everyone.
Oh, we miss you too, Val.
We love you, Val.
All right. And I also have a joke or two. I think I'll do two. Man, you
should
got
I
your
be concerned that it
serious
says preschool over here?
face.
What?
That's where I get my jokes.
Oh, my.
They're all on the preschool website. Okay, Amanda, you can get this one.
Okay.
Why don't lions eat clowns?
I don't know.
Because they taste funny. Paula laughs at all my jokes. I love Paula.
I get it.
Because
taste
they're
They're
funny.
clowns. They're funny. They taste funny.
Oh,
Lions, they don't eat clowns.
okay, I got it.
All right, good. Did you hear about the ghost that wanted to join a soccer team?
No.
He wanted to be a ghoulie. And one last one. I don't know if this one I might have to explain to Kate again.
Okay.
You ready? Did you hear about the archaeologist who got fired?
No.
His career was in ruins.
I got that one.
All right.
Okay, well, we are going to pass it over to Paula and I was going to say Paula and Val. Val and Val.
We're missing you, Val.
Yeah, Val, get back to work and do a live for everybody. They're all missing you. What's your name? Amanda. Amanda and Paula.
All right. You guys have fun.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay. All right.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
Oh wow, whose phone is this?
Mine.
Your text, your font is
Yes.
like fancy.
It's a special little font.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So
Okay.
first of all, to kind of cover what it is that we're going to be doing today, we have already, I have my fabric ready and I have my backing pieces ready, but we haven't stitched it because this is an important part of completing the rope bowls for the KimberBell Happy Place.
It's slow connection, but it's okay now.
It always does that, and I don't like it.
If it happens, I'll just hold my breath. We should be
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so when you are finishing your embroidery, you do have to pay close attention to the instructions on how you place your backing piece. You have two pieces, so we're going to close it the envelope style.
Can I show them something real quick?
Yeah.
So on these bowls, their base is made. Can I just show them this?
Yeah.
The base is made with like a KimberBell, like a regular,
Shapeform.
shape form embroidery.
Coconut cream is what those are using. So these ones that you see here, they are not, the designs are not available for purchase. They were a bonus CD from the event this last Saturday, Day at the Spa. So these designs are not available, but they are a good representation of the bowls,
So
which is why I have them out.
Okay.
But yeah, so what you would do is use a heavy cutaway stabilizer in your hoop, and there are different size options. So you'll just pay attention to the size options on whatever one you're wanting to complete. This
is what it looks like, though. This
yeah.
is the base, and then today we're going to do the rope.
Yep.
And this is the CD that has the directions in it that Amanda is following.
Place, yep.
Okay.
And then you'll place a 2 sheets of the shape form, and you'll cut that shape form depending on what size you're wanting to complete. 2 layers over the stitched circle so you know where to place the shape form. You'll tack that down, and then you do want to trim close to your stitch line away for that shape form. I suggest doing 1 layer at a time. When you do the 2 layers at a time, you don't get as close to the stitches as I would recommend, and when you're flipping this project right side out, you're going to want it to be as easy as possible.
Okay.
So
you've done the stitching.
Yep.
You've done
so
the stitching
I
for
did
the
the
base.
stitching. I placed my shape form. I trimmed it away. You place your base fabric down, and it stitches it in place. You don't trim the fabric away, and you do the design inside.
Okay.
Your next step is to take your backing pieces with a fold in towards the center. So the very important information, everything is figure outable, which is what I was going over in class over the weekend. So if you were to place them differently, you'll just have to use your brain a little extra hard to figure out how to proceed.
Okay.
But when it comes to putting the rope onto your bowl, in order for it to follow the instructions clearly, then you'll want to place this piece first. So you're going to cover the top of your base in the design and place your fabric with the fold in towards the center, and then you'll place your second piece again with the fold in the center, and you'll want them overlapping about 1 inch.
Okay.
So now our final stitch of embroidery is going to tack these down. So you do want to put tape here, or you can utilize your start and stop button, which by doing that, it just slows the machine down and does it stitch by stitch. And that way you can hold the fabric down to ensure that the fabric won't get compromised by getting stuck.
So it gets over that little fold.
Yep.
That gets caught in so easily. Okay, so did the KimberBell Day at the Spa kits and bonus come in?
We just made more, and we actually have to wait for more.
Okay, and we're still waiting for the CDs.
Yes, we had to get more CDs for the bonus order, so we are waiting the arrival of that as well.
Okay. The shape form is sold. How?
So the shape form comes in a package, and that is in your completed kit if you were to have participated in the Day at the Spa event.
Okay.
But if you want to purchase it individually, then it comes in its own package. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take this out of the hoop. We are all done.
Is the fabric right side up?
So you have 2 pieces that are 6 by 8, and they are folded in half because we're doing an envelope.
Envelope style backing. Okay, just like a lot of the KimberBell projects have the same backing.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to switch this over to sewing. The arm's going to move, so.
Okay, so get out of the way.
Just so you know. So it's not a surprise.
Okay.
So we don't give our viewers whiplash.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm putting in our cotton thread, and I am using an 80-12 needle. And then the one thing that you're going to want to make sure to use is your standard J-foot. So the reason for that is when we take, I'm going to grab this bowl real quick so I can show them. So when we have our rope pieces together, you're going to have that center notch on your foot lined up in between your two pieces of rope.
Oh, okay. See, I'm so glad I'm filming today because I wanted to learn how to do this. So you just butt them up against each other, keep that notch in between them, and then it's going to zigzag.
Yep. So the very first thing that we are going to do, and it's only going to happen if I put it in the sewing.
The mystery is getting solved step by step.
Slowly but surely, right? Okay, so next what we need to do is trim. So you will want pinking shears. And you're going to cut, they say to cut 1/4 of an inch, but I'm getting as close as I can without snipping my threads. So as long as you're comfortable with it, I just do little snips at a time.
Barbara said if you don't cut carefully, you'll have a hole in your bowl. Just ask her how she knows.
And then you'll have a holy bowly.
So this is
the shape form. I trimmed it away.
Is already. I can't even see it. Okay. Oh, I see. You trim it and then you put.
And then you put the white fabric
on top, and then you stitch again. Okay.
Yep.
I guess I need to add that to my list. Shape form. That's okay. I didn't put you on camera. Down on your hands and knees, plugging in the iron.
Okay, so now when it comes to turning this right side out, the thing that I find helpful is, you know, not starting and pulling it this way, by starting at a corner, and as you go.
Oh my gosh, it's really, really tough, isn't it?
It is really tough.
Kind of shove it in there inch by inch.
Yep, but as you're going, finger press it or use your turning tool. And then you're going to do the same thing. So I'm not going to go straight from the center. I'm going to start here on the side.
Okay. What brand of pinking shears do we use? Because we sell them here, right?
Yes. The ones that we have available online are FAMOUS pinking shears.
Okay.
All right. So there is our base. I'm going to give it a press.
Let's see it from the back. So it's just like a coaster, kind of. Oops.
That's okay.
Like a coaster.
It is like a coaster.
Or a little trivet, as Patrick would say, but that's okay.
Okay, so while our iron is getting hot, we are going to prepare our rope.
So in the directions of the CD, there's a page that shows you what size bowl if you want to make.
We're going to go over that.
Oh, okay, never mind. And how much rope you need.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to put fray block on it, and we'll need it to dry a little bit.
Okay.
So I made a joke about you during the event.
Oh, you did? Good.
In this particular situation.
Uh-oh.
So, so we have to operate a little bit, okay? So we're going to stick our scissors in here a little bit. And we're going to get access to the rope threads underneath. You can kind of wiggle your fingers to get it. So you can hold it with one side and pull down.
Oh.
And then what we are going to do is cut off about an inch. I'm shaky today. I noticed it when I was holding the camera.
Oh.
Okay, so now we need to hide our rope again. So we are just going to push that back up.
Okay. Mary says she finished her bowl from Saturday's class. It was so easy. She doesn't know why she was afraid to try this.
It's intimidating, but Unnecessarily so.
Mhm.
It's so fun.
It's just something different.
Okay, so now we are going to get our fray block. And put it on our rope.
Just squish it all over the end.
Yep. And we're going to put that off to the side.
The price of the CD, I am not sure. Is it Elaine? Is Elaine watching today?
I think so.
See if Elaine can tell us. Is it sticky, sticky, sticky?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let that.
The glue is what? They want to see the glue you're using. It is Fray Block.
Fray block is what I'm using. We also have Aileen's.
Is Fray Block the same as Fray Check?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. While Amanda's going to grab something, I'm going to take a detour, a really fast detour. We have an old Mystery 48.
$44.98 for the CD.
$44.98? $44.98 for the
and then
CD.
we'll do the 20% off.
Okay. And this is the Aileen's fraying. Same thing.
Stop fraying, Aileen says.
Okay, real quick, I'm just going to show this while that glue's drying.
Sure.
This is an old Mystery 48. It will be $25. And the first Betty Jane Cook says sold. Okay,
Perfect.
that was fast. Wow. Okay, $25, Mystery 48. Okay. We'll have another mystery package, a different mystery in a little bit. But this one is for Betty Jane. Okay.
Today's project, again, is from the KimberBell Happy Place. So when you get your disc, you can print out your instructions. But I did want to show on there that on page 2, you have this little chart on here that for your 5x7 size option, or 8x8, then you know how much rope you're going to need if you want it to be a short bowl, medium bowl, or tall bowl.
Okay.
And then
okay.
if you tap it too, it should refocus.
Okay.
And then on page 4, it gives you a picture of where to go to customize your rope bowl, to make the coasters, and to work with the applique designs. And then...
And this is from
the Happy Place.
Happy Place CD. Okay.
And then the last page that I want to show you that doesn't have anything really to relate to today's project is just this page here. It is a diagram on page 21 of their instructions that tells you, it gives you a picture, the bowl height, the decorative strip position. So you can have it in the center or you can have it at the top. And then on here you have your rope rows, and it tells you how to do your rows if you would like to use the option for handles or not. And then the rope length for either the 5x7 or the 8x8, and then what page you can find those designs on.
Okay, cool.
Or those instructions.
Renee, I believe Amanda is going to show us how a fabric strip is done. Right? You're going to show us that.
Yep. So we are going to go to the iron. No, we're not. To the cutting table.
Okay.
So I have the strip of fabric here. I have it to match the backing of my bowl. And I have 2 strips that are 1.5 by width of fabric. And I've pieced them together. And then later on in your instructions, it tells you that you need approximately 50 to 60 inches of this. So I have this cut to 60 inches, and I have one side folded over all the way through. And then at the very end, I have it folded. So it is a little bit different compared to what their instructions are. I folded it in, and then I folded it over twice.
So you folded both sides in?
Yeah.
Both long ends in.
So that towards the end of the fabric, there's not going to be any raw edge of the fabric showing.
Okay, perfect.
Because when we're wrapping this around, that folded edge is what's going to hide the raw edge.
Okay.
As we wrap around.
Okay. This is so stinking cool. Hattie, there is a CD. It is called Happy Place Embroidery Projects. This is a CD that we're looking at today.
And there is an embellishment kit.
There is an embellishment kit.
So the embellishment kit is $15.98, and there's a piece of brown leather in there. There are files in the disc for the Happy Place embroidery projects that give
like
you
this is so blurry.
The designs for like a sunflower to make different labels.
Okay, cool.
All
and
right.
you stitch those?
And you do stitch them, yep.
Oh, another step. Another step in the mystery. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're going to go to the cutting table. Okay. So now what we are going to want to do is make sure that our opening is horizontal. And then we are going to make a vertical and horizontal line. I think it should be there.
Oh, all the way across. Whew. Okay. Make sure you use the right pen.
And make sure you're using the right pen, or what you can do too, and that's part of the instructions, but
yeah, use your what is that? Which pen is that? It is the
this is the self-erase
one. Okay. That also will fade out by itself.
Yes. So we have our horizontal and vertical line. We're going to mark this as a T for top, B for bottom, right for our right side, and left. And I'm going to do a single because you can get it confused with a T.
Oh, okay.
Because as it's spinning, a T can kind of look like an L.
That's true.
Ask me
this
how
is
I know.
true.
So
and if they start
left.
fading too, so just a okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So now we've already done the part of the instructions here that says to cut off the rope.
Okay.
And to slide it, do the fray check.
Okay.
We've done our lines here. We've marked. Now you can take your starting point, which is going to be the right side. And we're going to put the rope. So when you turn it over, it will become your left side. We're going to put the rope piece that we just put the fray check on into this insert here.
Okay.
And we're going to start sewing in a wide zigzag stitch. We're going to start sewing around.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I really am excited. This is something I've never, ever done. And I've always been a little bit intimidated by it. So
now I just got to find the side.
Donna, real quick, the bundle for today is a fat quarter bundle. We're doing this in honor of our dear friend Val. This is called Val's Beat Breast Cancer Fat Quarter Bundle. It's $15 for 5 fat quarters. And all of the proceeds of all of the fat quarter bundle sales are going to go to our friend Val, in hopes that she comes back to join us here at work very soon. And the rope, I don't know how much the rope is. Kate, how much is the rope? Okay.
$19.99.
We'll check and see how much the rope is.
Okay. So on Okay, so again, our starting point is our R for the right side. So I'm going to take my piece and stick that up there.
Like what, 1/2 inch or something?
About an inch, that inch that we cut off.
Okay.
And then we are going to get our zigzag stitch. We're going to make the width 4.5 and the length 3.0.
So the width 4.5, the length 3.0
Yeah.
on your zigzag setting. Okay.
And then we are going...
So you kind of just stuffed it in there. And now you're going to kind of lay it.
So stuff it in there, and we're going to start right at that R.
On the middle of your J foot is... Ooh. You breaking our stuff?
I guess.
There we go. Just keep your fingers out of the way.
Yeah, seriously.
Lisa, the length is 4... I don't know what the length was because it's off now. 4.5 and the width is 3.0. Is it making a weird noise? I think it's okay. And you're just using white thread on top and bottom.
Yep. So you can kind of see where the backing fabric kind of pops through. So that's what I'm kind of keeping aligned because it's on the very edge. What I'm keeping that center mark on my foot lined up with.
And then you just keep going round and round.
Round and round. Let's see. All right. So you can, we're going to say, how many times should we go around?
I can see how this is a project where you'd like go, oh, that was fun, I want to do it again.
Yeah.
And then just like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. That one was my favorite. Let's do it again. Oh, that one was my favorite. Let me do it again. I can totally see how that would go for me.
Okay, so as of right about now, I have 2 layers of the rope. And you can use your own judgment on how you want to do it, but after this point, I start to lift this to give it that shape.
Okay.
So we have our R, which is our starting point, and then our T is going to be a stopping point. And at this point, we'll stop with the needle down, and then we can start wrapping our fabric once we've gone around 6 times.
Okay. Did you just pick that out of the air?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You looked at the sky and said 6.
Yep. I looked at the sky and said 6.
So you're kind of bringing it up just to the touch.
Yep.
Just next to the machine.
Yep.
And you just hold on to that, and that will continue to do the arch of it.
Yep. And if you don't keep that center notch lined up with where your 2 pieces of rope meet, you'll end up with holes.
Okay. Then you can just kind of stop and go back and fill it in, right?
You could.
And you could just go back and backtrack. What size needle are you using?
80-12.
80-12. Linda Bradney says, this is so cool. I totally agree, Linda. So how do you know, is it when you get to the T, that's where you add your fat? Is that just what the directions say? That's just because they did it 100 times and
make it align right.
Okay. Roberta said she enjoyed this KimberBell event better than any she's done.
Oh, cool.
Aww.
I'm glad, Birdie. Birdie or Roberta?
Roberta.
Roberta. I love you, Roberta.
Are you putting tension on the rope to make it start to cup? Are you holding on to it at all?
No.
No, you're just holding it up.
Yeah.
To the left, up to your machine. Okay. It'd be kind of scary to maybe try to put tension on it because
I'm kind of like Dory. I'm like, okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, it might be a little.
I'd be afraid like to pull my needle a little bit or something and break it or something. But I would imagine you just kind of get used to the feel of it if you do a lot of them.
We said 6.
We said 6. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that, you could do whatever you want to do. You're kind of in charge.
So you got to make sure that your rope doesn't get tangled.
Any particular kind of thread? You just used regular, just Mettler thread, huh? Just regular sewing thread.
Okay, so now we have this stopped in the top position.
Okay.
We want our fabric to start at our starting point. So we're going to...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so you kind of start at where you're... Okay. Pamela said variegated thread would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
So I'm going to take my fabric. Where am I?
You let me know when you're to...
And we're going to... have our fold on the top.
Okay.
We're going to put this underneath. So I want to find out where my right mark is. So
what width did you cut your fabric?
1.5.
1.5. And you cut it about how long was it? You pieced 2 pieces together to make it what did you say?
50 to 60 inches. Okay. And then we can clip. I don't like those ones.
So you stuck it on there and kind of wrapped it under or not quite yet?
I did wrap it under. And I'm going to hold that there.
Okay.
Okay. So now comes the fun part. You can either find a sewing pal, a husband. I don't recommend a child. What I do is
tuck it under your armpit.
I tuck it under my armpit. And I'm going to start wrapping at an angle.
Okay, you got a little piece under here though. So you got to make sure that's all tucked in there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you just don't want to wrap it too close together. Let's see. Pressed it too good.
So do you want that end tucked in there, or is it just folded down in so that it will get
edge is going to
caught
cover that piece
when you first turn it? Okay.
And then when you go to wrap it, you can reapply the pressure on there.
Okay.
And then you're going to do a lot of flinging the fabric.
Flinging. I like flinging.
And then
sometimes flinging's cathartic.
Fling it. And then you're going to go at an angle. If your fabric is going to cooperate. Hi.
Hi, Dottie. Hi. I'm okay, doing good. I need somebody to carry my machine.
Let me go get one of the guys for you. Ready? I'm going to take one of those pieces.
Okay.
It's too heavy.
Okay. So you're going to start wrapping at an angle.
Okay. They're cut straight, right? They're not cut on a bias, right?
No, they're not.
Okay. So is the top, there's going to be a little angle there at the top?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's totally fine if the fabric gets a little puckered. But you want to make sure that you're wrapping at an angle so that folded edge here is going to cover the raw edge here.
Gotcha.
And if you don't wrap at an angle, then your fabric piece your fabric strip won't be long enough and you won't have enough to go around 2 or so times.
Okay.
So as you're going, you can clip to hold your work.
Okay.
Might take us a couple days to get there, but we can definitely go get it.
Okay. Over and under. Just nice and snug. And again, this is cut at 1.5.
Yep.
Okay. And then you folded it under 1/4 of an inch and pressed it.
Yes.
Okay. And they tell you in the directions how long to make your fabric strip depending on how big your bowl is.
So I kind of look ahead. They actually, here, I'll clip this and I'll show them. So in your instructions.
Sorry, I'm just asking because I'm
you're fine.
learning.
So let's see where it says it. So on page 13, it tells you that your decorative strip will be the correct length on the rope. It will measure about 50 to 60 inches.
Okay. And this depends on the size of your bowl
It
and
depends.
how many rounds you're doing.
What it does actually is it depends on how tightly you wind it.
Oh, okay.
So if you are true to the instructions and do it at an angle like this, I'm not taking this and covering it up like this. I'm taking it at an angle.
You're really truly making it pretty angled. Okay. Okay, while you're working on that, I'm going to do another thing, okay?
Sure.
Okay, so everybody get ready. This is another Mystery 46. Again, this will be $25. First person that I see that says sold gets it. Mystery 46 for $25. This one was a really fun one. I loved it. Patty Whitefield sold. Okay, thanks, Patty. All right, you guys, we have 2 of those done. We'll get those in your bags or in the mail to you, or we'll give you a call, actually, probably.
Hi, Dottie.
Bless you, Matt.
I think
Matt,
the whole world heard
Matt
that
just
one.
heard her really kind of a painful, we just heard a painful sneeze there. Jolie, how many bowls can you get out of one package of rope? It depends on the size of the bowl.
It does.
And there are instructions in the CD that tells you how many feet you need per what size of bowl you're going to do.
Whether it's the base, it doesn't matter. It's going to depend on how tall you want. If you want it short, tall.
Or if you have a bigger base or a smaller base, it makes a little bit of difference, doesn't it? 'Cause usually, or is it more the height?
I mean, you can make it a short and fat bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so then what I do...
You join the strip together with bias edge or straight edge?
Straight edge.
Straight edge. This pattern is from KimberBell's Happy Place Project embroidery projects. The CD is $44 something?
Yeah, $44.99.
And it would be 25 or 20% off of that. And it has all different designs for the bases, and then it gives you directions for the different sizes and stuff.
All right, so I'm getting further and further away, but I do want it nice and taut. But you don't want to put too much pressure, because
Yeah, don't want to be popping it out of your machine.
nice to our machine.
So this is where you had your fold or something, I'm assuming.
That
right?
is because I'm getting further away,
You want to keep it in.
and I'm not allowed to.
Oh, okay, so you're grabbing them. I got it. Elastigirl. I love that movie.
Me too. So if I need them, I don't have to lean. The first time I did this, I did have Matt holding on to
Yeah, it would be easier.
this.
Here, I can just... allow me to help you now that you're almost done.
You're so sweet.
You're right. Is this going to be 2 circles around? Is this how much you made? Okay. So how many of these bowls have you made? Now that you've done a couple of lives and you've done a class and you had to practice and
Oh, a handful.
enough that you feel like you could wing it, you'd be like, oh, I think I want to try this or I want to try that.
Yeah.
You think it's
Yeah.
okay?
All right. So now we are getting close to the end here. And I am going to fold in my other side. And then I'm going to fold that. And if you really want to, you can do it again.
Okay. And then you just clip it.
And now we're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Janice, there was a fabric bundle. This was a breast cancer fat quarter bundle that we put together for $15. It's 5 fat quarters, and it is in honor of Val just having her breast cancer surgery and us sending her good vibes. All proceeds will go to Val, and we hope she comes back and sees us again soon. We can put her back to work. We miss her.
Everyone does.
Amanda Renee wants to know how your trip back to your family funeral was.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It's nice to see family, huh?
Nice to see family. Nice to spend some one-on-one time with my grandma, too. All right, so now we're going to finish this to get to our start point.
I'm not sure how many more fabric bundles we have left, so we'll write your names down, but we had a limited number, so hopefully we have enough for everybody, but we wrote your names down, and we'll let you know. Oh, look at that. The zigzag is set to 4.5 width. I think we told them that length, didn't we? 4.5 width, 3.0 length. Are you going to do handles today?
Yes, we are.
Yes. Covering everything.
We are.
Knock it all out. This really, truly is one of those projects. It's really nice to see instead of just trying to figure it out by reading.
Oh, yeah.
At least for people like a brain like mine. And if you have a brain like mine, God bless you and good luck.
Yeah, I'm definitely a visual learner. I will say, though, that it's not very easy to film it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, I'm trying to not get all up in your ear.
Oh, you're okay.
The width is 4.5. The length is 3.0. That's cute. Adding that color in there is really stunning.
It makes it pop.
It sure does.
Okay, so based off of the instructions, now would be around the time that we would stop at our T to do what we've already done with finishing off our fabric, but I do it beforehand.
Oh, okay.
So we would take a few more stitches and we would stop and then do the fold.
And you can decide if you want to keep it where you're at or if you want to shorten it or whatever.
I mean, if you wanted the rest of the bowl to have fabric, then so be it. But to each their own, right?
Right. So you're just going nice and slow as you're making sure you keep that fold in place.
Yep.
To make a trivet out of a rope, how many feet do you need? Any idea? Well,
a trivet
would be like this, like that size. But
are we doing
flat.
circular or are we doing square?
Well, imagine that. That's the next question. Can you make a square basket?
Oh, of course.
Can you really? How do you do the corners?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to try that.
Then you'll have to return and report. Sandra said, beautiful. If you want her to have a birthday, you can make one for her. She can arrange that.
Oh, when's your birthday?
Kind of hard to see. That's okay. No, that's okay. I'm still trying to just not, climb on your shoulders. My son's getting married next month. This would be making a couple of these or a set of these would be really fun for them for a wedding gift.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're so kind of sleek and, so many different uses for them. And they've already got lots of quilts, so this would be something different. Nancy Russ said, I made a large trivet with Norwegian rose malling in the center. I embroidered right on the rope before starting the turns. It was fun.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Sandra said she can have a birthday every month for this.
Oh!
Good one, Sandra. So how many rows are you going to do total? Just till you feel like you've got it where you want it?
Yeah. The next time we get to our T, I'm going to stop and we're going to go over to the cutting table.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to take this out of the machine here. So I am going to reinforce.
Janice, the T, before Amanda started putting the rope on, she marked the center little trivet thing that she made, the base, with the top, bottom, left, and right. And so she used kind of those markings as guides as to where she started and stopped her stitching on her rope.
All right, so now we're going to go to the cutting table. Okay, so we have the top, bottom, left, and right. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend that line, and if you want, you can go all the way.
No, you're good.
And then we're going to do the same up here. So this is going to be the center for our handles.
Oh, okay.
So the next part that we want to do is we're going to measure 2 inches to the left and 2 inches to the right. So 2 inches to the left and 2 inches to the right. And we're going to do that on our other side. 2 inches.
Do you suppose you could make 2 bowls of this size out of one thing of rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it does depend on how tall you're wanting it and how many rows you're doing.
Right. Anne was just asking about this size. This size, probably
Yeah.
you could get 2
Okay.
out of each.
So now what the instructions are going to tell you is to go back to the machine and you're going to sew to here and then you're going to pull out. Depending on the size bowl you have, it will be either 4.5 or 5 inches. But what I'm going to suggest that you do is you have your first mark here. So while you're at the cutting table, we know we're going to sew until our lines match up there.
Okay.
Then from that line, we are going to measure 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half.
You're a genius.
So we're going to line up our stitching here. And we're going to pull this until our lines match here. So then I'm going to...
So smart. I wouldn't have thought to do that ahead of time. I would have just been trying to do it there at the machine with my elbows and my fingers. And
so I'm going to get my line matched up here. I'm going to clip so that that is in that spot, and I'm going to do it for the other side.
Okay.
So we're going to make our mark here. So then we're going to measure 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So when we are stitching, our lines are going to match up.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
Okay, so I have it clipped. I still need to go back to my starting point here for our pretty much our ending point.
Right.
So when you're reading the instructions and deciding how many times you want to go around, you'll decide based off of, and the instructions will tell you, like, this will be your starting point. So it will be, say we went 6, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 6 and 3/4. Your 3/4 mark is where you're going to stop to get that fabric lined up to start doing the fabric strip. In order to do your markings for your bowls, you're going to stop at that 3/4 or that top mark there.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go back here, and I am going to still line that notch up with the center. I'm going to reinforce. All right, so when we're coming up to our mark, you can kind of see my pinky is holding my fabric over. So I can keep that rope close to this. And I'm doing some reinforcement because we are going to trim. One more. We're going to trim the threads. And now we are going to lift this until our lines match. Getting it to stay there, I use my pinky again.
Okay, no clips.
No clips, because I need to start stitching right at that line.
Right at that line.
So might take a little bit of a knee lift would be great.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wanda, we do not have pictures of the new KimberBell gingerbread event yet. It's still a mystery.
So again, I'm going to reinforce. And we're coming up on our next purple line. So as I get closer to my purple lines, I'll start doing the reinforcement.
Kate, when are you doing your next Summer Glory? Tomorrow. Renee, magic question. Summer Glory is tomorrow.
All right. Now I'm going to again pull until our lines match.
And I believe that the southern, you can take them right over there, and Kate will come help you. And the next Southern Stars block is going to be next Thursday, a week from tomorrow. We'll do block 4.
All right, and then we just keep on keeping on.
Nice. And then how many rows of handles do you do?
That's up to you. You could have that be the only one, be done with your bowl. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to have there be 2 layers on the handle.
Okay. This kind of makes me think of the crochet bowls. I used to crochet bowls like this.
Oh, yeah.
With little handles and stuff like that. It was.
And then I just keep pushing them close together. Now, it looks like you're closing your bowl, but you're not.
I'm just going to come around here real quick. And here again, do you stop at the T?
Nope.
Oh.
I need one. No, I don't. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No.
You stop right there where you're at?
No, I'm going to keep going.
You can do 3 rounds
Yeah.
on your handles? Okay.
All right, now we're going to stop at the T.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to bring this to the, let's see. So I'm going to do it at this mark here is where I want my loop to start. So I'm going to cut right in here because we have to take an inch off like we did at the very beginning with the rope.
Okay.
So this is a 2-inch gap here. So I'm going to trim that. There's a poor puppy out there.
Got left in his car was Daddy went to Ace or something.
We're going to trim that away. And then we're going to pull that. And then we are going to fray block. Fray blocky block. And I'm going to...
We do not have any colored rope, and I don't know that KimberBell does either. I think they just have the white.
Yeah.
And what size is this rope?
1/4 inch
Quarter
by
inch.
100 feet.
1/4 inch by 100 feet. Yeah, don't let it get all goopy in your machine. Be sure it's dry. Blow on it, blow on it, blow on it. Here, I'll show them the CD again.
Okay.
What you blow. So this is the CD that Amanda used today, called Happy Place Embroidery Projects. It's $44.95, I believe, so it'll be 20% off of that. And in the direction that has directions for lots of different sizes and then lots of different designs for the base. And tells you exactly how much rope you need per size, etc., etc. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. They also have this embroidery embellishment kit. Bundle, there we go. I was thinking of the words kit, whatever. And it's got extra little doodads like beads and stuff like that. And then it's got this leather that you can use that you can cut out and make little tags to, it's kind of hard to see on the picture, kind of cover the end of your rope if you're not going to do the way that Amanda's going to show you how to do it.
And there are buttons too.
And there are buttons and little
tassels
and kind of all different kinds of ways to dress up your stuff. So and it's only $15.98. So you might want to pick up one of these because it gives you lots of little options and ways to dress up your bowls. I like how these bowls, like this one, this pink one uses pink fabric on the top 2 rows, kind of to frame it. These are kind of fun. Oh, so it has the buttons and the tassel and the beads and stuff. And that is $15.98. Very cool. I don't know if there's other rope that you could purchase. I would imagine somewhere, someplace,
I'm sure
there's
there
rope
is.
out there. Yeah.
All right, so make this a little bit speedy. I'm gonna dab it. All right, so now we're going to fold this under.
Just
And
tuck in your raw
squish.
edges.
Yep.
Okay.
And give it a
Does
little
the
twist.
KimberBell work JEF format?
Yep.
Did you hear that, Connie? Amanda says, yep.
All right.
It'd be fun to make this in different colors, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. And you're just going nice and slow. Chink, 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 chink.
And then when I come to the end, I'll do my reinforcement again.
If I can get my hands on some rope, I am so making these for wedding gifts for my son. I love it.
Maybe get it a little closer when it's dried a little bit more.
Yeah.
But then you can take your, well, honestly, and just,
Kind of shape it up a little bit.
yeah. You have your handles, and then the marker that we were using today is that Quilter Select self-erase marker. The opposite end has an eraser, so you can erase all those lines, but the other nice thing about it is after time, it disappears on its own.
Yes, which is lovely.
So that is, you could put one of your beads in there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
From your embellishment
there you
kit.
go. Or you can find
So-
some charms or,
Tons of stuff.
yeah.
So possibilities are endless.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm
So
so
that
excited. Turn it
is
over so we
our
can see the
bowl.
bottom. Nice. Okay, lovely. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed yourself like we have, as Miss Vanna has. Oh, there we go.
Thank
This
you for
was
watching.
really, really fun. And tomorrow, Kate will be here doing,
Gloria Summer.
Glory Summer. I could,
Yeah.
name just went out of my head.
That and the Southern
Stars mix up, yeah. Glory Summer tomorrow.
Gloria
Okay.
Summer tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have
All
a
right.
great afternoon.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
later. Bye. Do I hit finish?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Now it got covered up by slow connection.
Oh no.
There we go.